Okay, so you know that I still have a craving urge to be a filmmaker, but for this video, I have decided to tell you guys why I want to be a filmmaker, even though I already talked about it a lot of times before, and also show you some bits and pieces on things that I want to do when I become a filmmaker. So, anyway, let's start off with. Oh, and by the way, there's also some other things about this as well. But anyway, let's start off with why I want to become a filmmaker. You see, it's always been my dream to create my own movies and TV shows. Like, it's always been my dream to do that, which is one of the reasons why I do most of my filmmaking on YouTube and why I also have the film company, which you're probably already familiar with. And I think what inspired me to become a filmmaker was Ed Wood. I loved how he tried to capture his imagination, but didn't have the right kind of equipment to do so. Ed Wood was always like my my ins the guy who the man who created my craving dream career. Yes. And I've always trying to resist the urge of filmmaking, but I've always kept craving it. I don't know why, but I do. So anyway, time to show you some interesting articles for my filmmaking here. See, as you can see here, I've opened this tab up to show you some reasons here. Ignore that. That's just the character I created. But anyway, back when I still have this urge, I would usually create like fan made movies and TV shows and stuff like that. I even tried to label them as, like they were actual movies, despite the fact that I labeled them as OC, so they're not, so they are not real. They're just fake, fan made, and created by me. But as you can see, I I do have this urge to keep doing it, despite the fact that none of these are real. They're just figments of my imagination like that. I hopefully most of you guys can understand that. Anyway, and one of these interesting facts about my urge was when I created the film company. One of my OC mainstream production teams that hosts TV show series and movies that are somehow unrelated or really related to the content that I show on my original on my main channel. As you can see here, I've already dabbled in this a lot. I mean, I did 2 movies on here before, like here are Land of Dreams and the Nostalgia Viewing movie, but I'm still hoping that I could create more of these movies and also more projects like this upcoming one that I've been really pushing to make a reality, Giga Beastman. I want this to be my first tokusatsu series. Not gonna lie, but it's a risk that I desperately want to have. And you might be wondering why I'm talking about this, even though I haven't done these projects yet. Well, seeing how I haven't done these projects and it's almost the end of the year, 2024, I decided that maybe I should do something to help me go forward in this dream career road that I'm currently on. So, anyway, we've covered some stuff here. Most of you are already familiar with the fact that I do most of my filmmaking, well, video making, on my original channel, HR Productions. And I also got a lot of flag for doing them as well because of copyright issues. Yeah, I know. Screw you, Kappa. And as you can see here, I've also used them with toys and stock videos and photos and such. But I wanted to create a movie that has live action characters and sometimes toy characters, which is one of the reasons why I created the Nostalgia Viewing movie based on the Nostalgia Viewing show. I haven't, which I need to do more episodes of, I think. And when I did Land of Dreams back in 2019. So there's another positive there. Enough of the rest the information here. Let's take a look at what I have in this drawer here, and that is some plans here and some scripts here. These are the scripts and plans that I'm hoping to do for making my own movies and TV shows. And I've also added in some homemade comic books that I hope to publish as well. I'm pretty sure you might have noticed that before. And right here, I also have a planning sheet for toys here, like Color 6, Giga Beastmen, Element Ninja Warriors, and I also have something for kids, Miss Love's School for Teenies. And speaking of that, let's go over to the next part of the video here, which is on this wiki that I had a few ups and downs on. Yeah, ups and downs. I can't seem to figure out the name for it, but whatever. Okay, here we go. So this is the Wikipedia page that I created for the film company. It comes with some pages as well as links to some deviant art things or whatever. I also have the Giga Beastman wiki page on this right here, the Toku Fanpedia, since Giga Beastman is a fan-made tokusatsu, which was created by me, but still in upcoming status. Yep. And there was also this test pilot that I created in here just to see how I go with creating my own tokusatsu. This was during the time when I was doing Techni Ninja Men. Yeah, I know it was a pretty cringy series, not gonna lie, but here it is, Legacy Squadron Cybermen. This was a pilot episode that I created with footage from Jakka Dendikitai, and I also added in a few characters. Two of these were played by two friends of mine online, and two of them were voiced by me because I wasn't able to get the right cast members for the job here, which is kind of a shame, but whatever. But still, oh, hang on a minute. Just Indiana Jones stuff here, but that was my video on why I want to become a filmmaker. I really hope that you guys can appreciate my dream so that one day next year or so I can become the filmmaker I always want to be. So yeah.